When you wish better from your life, things have to change. You need to change old friendships, old relationships, old environments that no longer serve you. I've always had a very small circle. I remember I was on PlayStation once and I was just playing Helldivers with one of my friends, a friend that I've known for a very, very long time, somebody that I met since primary school. And we were talking about what we wanted to achieve in the future, what we wanted to have, the things we wanted to do. I told him about my dreams of having money, my dreams of being able to travel where I want, my dreams of being able to motivate and inspire millions of people. His response was, "You're weird. You're different. Why do you want to do that?" Instead of asking me, why? What made you want to become something like that? What put you on that path? Questions of inquisition instead of shaming and guilt made me realize that the person that I was speaking to, the friend that I had, is somebody that I'd eventually have to leave. That we weren't on the same wavelength and that our paths, although intertwined for a while, would have to separate. And that made me quite upset. But it made me realize something even more important, is that we can't hold on to the people in our lives in this current moment, because when we want to have something of higher value, when we want to achieve more, when we want to see more, we've got to close certain doors in order for other ones to open. What do you want to achieve from your life, bro? What do you wish for your life to become? Let me try and illustrate some sort of life that most men want to live. You have a wife, a beautiful wife. She's religious. You have beautiful kids, maybe a daughter, maybe a son. You lot go to the park every Sunday. You set out your little picnic blanket with the sandwiches, and there's an ice cream truck nearby that plays those little tunes. You go and buy the ice cream and your kids run over. They've got all ice cream over their face and they say, "Thank you, Father." And then, for example, you have a beautiful, massive house, 3 floors even. It's always clean. You've got maybe a maid that cleans the house out. Or maybe you're a bit more simple. You have, I don't know, a small bungalow, but you still own it. It's beautiful. Your wife set it up around the house. She's made the house a home. Life is different now. You've got money. You don't have to worry about bills and rent and mortgages because you've made enough money. You've achieved enough success. You no longer have that sense of crippling depression and inferiority. You're more established in yourself. You see yourself as that masculine man that you didn't see. The version of you that you didn't see your parents portray to you. You're that version of love that you never saw from your parents. And you act that way to your wife, and your children see that. So they grow up and they're no longer bounded by those generational traumas that you have right now. Life is completely different for you. Instead of being stuck in the house playing PlayStation all the time, no, you're on vacation with your family. You're at Disneyland Paris. You travel maybe twice a month. You and your wife have businesses together. You look after each other. You care about each other. She emotionally supports you. And wait. Not only that, you've got friends. Not just one friend, not just 2 friends, but a group of friends, a community of friends. People that are all doing very good. So they don't have any baby mother problems where they have 6 or 7 different wives and all they do is drink and do drugs and party. No, they want to achieve more in their lives. They want to talk about business. They want to go out to places where they can expand their mind. They do activities. They do dangerous activities that grow their mind, that change their perspective. They're not locked into this same mindset that you're in right now. If you was to ask yourself, if any of that was to resonate with you, if you were to truly become even a semblance of that person, what would you have to do? You'd have to change so much more about yourself. You'd have to stop moving jobs every 3 months and save. Stop spending your money on takeaway. Eat proper healthy food. Looking after yourself, going to the gym. Stop having meaningless hookups. Stop doom scrolling on Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. And yes, I do struggle with that myself. But choosing to at least supplement that with some sort of creativity that means that you're at least creating something while you're consuming something. Switching the balance in some sort of sense. One of the most, I'd say, dangerous things for any man to come and visualize is not understanding that the people that you love the most, or the people that you think should love you, are the people that would never hurt you, because they would. Sometimes blood is not thicker than water. The people that you meet today will probably support you a lot more than your family will. And yes, you should always love your family members. You should always respect your parents, but never make it so that their toxicity seeps into the abscesses of your mind. That you're not controlled by your moral obligation to be a good son. Whenever you've got somebody in your life that doesn't support it or doesn't have that same ethos, it's your moral obligation to remove yourself from that environment. Why is that? For the sake of your future children, for the sake of your future wife, and for the sake of you. Why would you throw away your own potential because of somebody else, somebody that's outside of you? Don't allow somebody else to hold you back. I think that's one of the biggest crimes any man can make, to be controlled by the people that are around him, instead of controlling how people control him. Choosing to allow certain people to have certain exposure to them. You might not be able to remove people completely, but removing or reducing exposure is what you can do, especially if it means your future. Leveling up means leaving certain people behind. Do what you need to do. And remember, never forget who you are.